At the end of every unit, your teacher, he has a chance to teach a lesson about the lessons their context enhance. But what do you suppose our teacher has us do? He skips the lesson, makes us present an LEQ. Elocution needs historical evidence, reason that can carbonate and advance. A complex thesis that Dr. John P. Irish would admire. Then we drop this screencast like a song that it is fired. Studio created Screencast for you to like, subscribe, and share. We know you'll have all John Green and Steve Helmer you can bear. If we have the most views by 10 p.m. Eastern on the 5th day, we earn 500 bonus points with guarantees an A. Without much more, fanfare or ado, we present our digital LEQ.
Hello everyone and welcome to our digital LEQ screencast. The topic we will be discussing is the Inca and Umayyad Empire. Before we start with today's topic, I would like to introduce the presenters. Hi, my name is Faith.
Hey, my name is David.
Hi, my name is Daniel.
And this is our digital LEQ project. Before we continue with our presentation, we will have some big idea questions that you will be able to answer by the end of our presentation. Our first question was, what were some of the reasons the Inca Empire fell? Our second question was, why was the Umayyad Empire powerful? Now on to our thesis. In the period 1600 to 1450 CE, new states and empires demonstrated continuity, innovation, and diversity as they developed in various regions such as the Mediterranean, the Middle East, and East Asia. However, the Inca Empire and the Umayyad Empire was able to further expand, rise and fall, as well as gain power. Therefore, it made these empires successful and result in expansion. Now we will have our contextualization to further explain our topic.
Rise and fall of the Inca Empire. The rise and fall of the Inca Empire was astonishingly rapid as the spread of their language continued to spread. The Inca Empire spread across the ancient northern Chile, Argentina, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, and South Colombia. 40,000 Incas, also known as the Topa Inca, administered a large part of territory which had over 100 million people speaking 30 different languages. The fall of the Inca Empire included disease, invasion of the empire, as well as rebellion. They were hit by epidemics that the Europeans brought over, as well as killing sprees, which impacted the population by 65 to 90%. The first theme is humans and the environment. The environment shapes human societies as the populations grow and change. These populations in turn shape their environments. The second theme is cultural development and interactions. The development of ideas, beliefs, and religious illustrates how groups in society view themselves, and the interactions of societies and their beliefs often have political, social, and cultural implications. And then there's social interactions and organization, the process by which societies group their members and the norms that govern the interactions between these groups and between individuals influence political, economic, and cultural institutions and organizations.
The establishment/expansion of the Inca Empire. When the Inca Empire was established, their empire expanded across the western South America and Quito, making it the largest empire seen in America at that time. The Incas conquered land and diverse areas such as mountains, plains, deserts, and etc. Sacred sites were established, often taking the natural feature of mountains and other forms of landscapes. The Incas imposed their religion onto local population. Now, on the right side, you will see the map of the Inca Empire.
The Umayyad Empire. According to Asma Afsarudin, the Umayyads, headed by Abu Sufyan, were a largely merchant family of the Quraysh tribe centered at Mecca that initially resisted Islam, not converting until 627, but subsequently became prominent administrators under Muhammad and his immediate successors. Umayyad rule was divided between two branches of the family: the Sufyanids, who reigned from 661 to 684, the descendants of Abu Sufyan, and the Marwanids, who reigned from 684 to 750, as well as Marwan and his successors. The Sufyanids centralized colorful authority in Damascus. The Syrian army became the basis of Umayyad strength, enabling the creation of a united empire through greater control of the conquered provinces and of Arab tribe rivalries. The Umayyads came to power through Muhammad and maintained their power through the Syrian army. This source explains how the Umayyads succeeded through Islam and Muhammad, as well as the Syrian's army. Based on this source, the Umayyad Empire was successful due to their governance and cultural developments, as well as interactions.
Rise of power. Historical evidence. They ruled over a large empire to which they added vast, newly conquered areas, such as that of North Africa, beyond Egypt, Spain, parts of Indian subcontinent, and multiple islands of the Mediterranean. Reasoning. In the evidence provided, it mentions that they ruled over large empires. That emphasizes that they had a strong enough power to overcome any size of empire. This source provides information to show their consistent growth in power to overcome empires. Now that it is the end of our presentation, hopefully you will be able to answer the big idea questions that were provided in the beginning of our presentation. Our first question was, what were some of the reasons the Inca Empire fell? The answer that we came up with was, some reasons the Inca Empire fell was because the empire was hit with epidemics and invasion of the empire. Our second question was, why was the Umayyad Empire powerful? The Umayyad Empire was powerful because they were able to take over large empires as well as maintain their power through the Syrian army. The next following slides will be our sources. Hopefully you enjoyed our digital LEQ. Please like and share this video, and thank you for watching.